Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you should be getting a PC or a console? Let's talk about that. So basically, one of my good friends, Nitro Knight, reached out to me on Twitter and asked me, "Hey Krale, I'm not exactly sure whether I should be getting a console or a PC." So it really comes down, when I think about this situation, it's very personal. You know, it really comes down to however you feel into what reason you're getting it. So when I look, for example, at a console, consoles are very dedicated to only gaming. And when I look at a PC, they're very dedicated to your preferable likings. If you buy one for work, if you buy one for gaming, if you buy one for streaming, all the aspects that I'm naming right now, they're coming to this point. And I think that, as I said before, it's really personal into what you're trying to look for. Not to get in other words right now, but I also stream on Twitch, and I basically talk to people about tech. I talk about designs, I talk about overlays, I talk literally about everything on my Twitch. Make sure that you check my Twitch, because these things in this video will also come to mind, and it's always good to check in with some people that know a lot about tech. So to get to the main point, whether you should be getting a console or a PS5 or an Xbox Series 1X. It really comes down to, as I said before, to your personal liking, but let's talk about consoles first. So when it comes to consoles, and this video, as a disclaimer, is not about whether you should be getting a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. This is really something that is personal. I'm not going to talk about which one is better or which one is worse. This is just my personal view about what you should get and what I would do if I'm looking into buying a device. When I'm looking into a console, and I used to play on an Xbox all the time, I would look into, okay, what kind of games am I going to play? Are these games compatible on an Xbox? And is it really something I want to do? And nowadays, I can tell you already, I haven't played on a console in forever, especially since I made the transition going from a console to a PC. And when I made that transition, that really opened a different world for me. One, because the PC offers a way more variety of games. It offers a way more variety of options you can do. For example, there's a possibility for Discord, there's a possibility for streaming, there's a possibility for work, there's a million possibilities when you buy a PC. So, you know, whether it's a console, whether you get the PS5, the Xbox Series X, or if we talk about VR systems, it really comes down to your personal liking, what you're looking for. And I feel like maybe about consoles, I can make a dedicated video about what I preferably like and what kind of games I play, which I would prefer getting, maybe an Xbox or maybe a PS. But I think that might be good for another video. So let's talk about, you know, a PC. If I would buy a PC, and this is really about my vision, my opinion, I'd be looking into the reason, what am I getting it for? What am I going to use it for? And what is your budget? Like, how much are you willing to spend? So it really comes down to, if you play certain games, and if you play games like Minecraft, if you play games like Apex, these games are very different in graphics quality, meaning that Minecraft takes a lot less graphics unless you mod it, but you know, you get the point. Minecraft isn't really that crazy high on quality on graphics. You have a game like Ark Survival Evolved, Apex Legends, or you name it, these games are very dedicated to their graphics, meaning they're amazing games. They're very beautiful into the graphics quality, but the more of the graphics quality there is, the more power it's going to take from your graphics card. Meaning that if you buy a computer, it really comes down to, do you need a computer with a better graphics card, or are you looking into buying a computer with a better Intel core or an AMD Radeon? It really comes down to the personal view. What are you going to use it for? That's the main question. So thinking about that situation, like, I am a huge gamer. I stream, I game, I talk to people, I watch YouTube. All of these things really come down to graphical power. You know, I'm on a webcam, as you can see right now, that takes power. I'm streaming, which takes power. I'm gaming heavy games like Apex, like Ark. These take a lot of immense power of your graphics card, meaning that you need a really good graphics card to run these things. And especially since these RTX 2080, 2070, 2060 cards came out with ray tracing, this is another video we can do. That is something that really looks like I'm looking forward to, especially since they announced the 3080 cards, 3070 and 3060 cards. You know, there's little to no information about that right now, so I can't really tell about anything about that, but maybe if they come out, maybe if there's like some spoilers, I can do a video about that. But getting back to the main point, to answer your question for Nitro at least, whether you should be getting a console or a PC, it really comes down to, Do you prefer a console or do you prefer a PC? And as I stated before, a PC really makes it much more easier since it gives you much more of an opportunity to do certain things like streaming, do certain things like talking to people, watching YouTube. I'm not saying these are not possible on the consoles, but the consoles really are limited to what they can do. And I think that is maybe good for another video to talk about the consoles. Also, make sure that you check out my YouTube. We're basically always getting videos on every single week. I stream on Twitch on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and occasionally on Saturday, Sunday. But definitely check out my YouTube channel, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Insta, just to get the latest information about maybe tech, maybe about answering your questions, or the latest information about me. It's just really a really nice thing to do, and I really hope to see you guys on my Twitch. But thank you for watching.